So, who are these guys? What's emerging is a profile of two young men who may have led deeply secret lives, secrets and beliefs unknown to friends and families. Tamerlan Tsarnaev, 26 years old, a champion boxer, an Olympic hopeful, a married father with a 3-year-old girl who spent 6 months in Russia last year, and 19-year-old Johar, his brother, a high school wrestler, a pre-med college student, and like his older brother, a naturalized U.S. citizen. Investigative reporter Jim Hoffer here now with a closer look at these two men. Jim?
Bill, we are learning more about these two brothers tonight, but not nearly enough to explain what triggered their violence. It increasingly appears, though, that the older one had some kind of hold over his younger, more impressionable sibling. The two Chechen brothers came to the U.S. as children seeking refugee status. They assimilated quickly, attending good schools in Boston, getting involved in sports. The oldest, Tamerlan, became a champion boxer. His younger brother, Johar, an all-state wrestler and a scholarship student at the University of Massachusetts in Dartmouth.
He was a fine young man, very good athlete, very courteous. I'm shocked beyond belief.
Yet Johar's Russian social media page shows signs of possible radicalization, with videos urging jihad.
What are the triggers that move you along that line?
This former analyst for Britain's intelligence agency says something had to be going badly, probably for the older brother, to turn them into terrorists.
And there has to be something, I think, which is really quite personal, you know, that really involves the individual. They get really worked up about something.
The older brother seemed to struggle more in America. At one point, he was charged with beating his former girlfriend and even returned for a time last year to Russia. But what would cause him and his brother to go to this extreme? Their uncle makes one suggestion.
What's behind it? Being losers, not being able to settle themselves, and thereby just hating everyone who did.
Family and friends say there seemed to be no outward signs of the hatred these two brothers had for Americans.
It is incredibly hard to predict who might do something like this.
A cousin says he believes the older brother ensnared his younger sibling, whom he described as sweet and smart. The cousin says he kept warning Johar that his brother was, quote, up to no good. We should note here that Johar became a U.S. citizen last year on September 11th.